everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hi everybody, I'm Shane.
It's okay, Shane. Today we're looking at day 1 of how to care for a broken heart. And the vocabulary words are romantic.
Romantic.
He bought her flowers? How romantic. Aww.
Exception.
Exception.
Everyone else in my family loves sports. I'm the one exception.
Really? Survive.
Survive.
We have survived our share of difficult times.
Grief.
Grief.
When her pet fish died, Mona could hardly contain her grief.
Normal.
Normal.
Today was just a normal day.
Okay.
But why are you so sad?
I had my heart broken.
I am so sorry. Did you break up with somebody?
No, I went to go to a breakfast shop and the food that I normally order was sold out. Is that what we're talking about
No,
today?
we're not talking about...
different kind of heartbreak?
Yes, we're talking about relationships.
Oh.
You know, boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wife.
You would break up with somebody, and then your heart breaks.
You end the relationship, and then you feel like you're torn to pieces.
So have you ever had your heart broken? Don't cry. Don't cry.
Yes.
Do you have?
I have.
Everybody, I think, has.
Yes.
Right? I mean, once you become an adult, at some point, you've had your heart broken by somebody else.
So it's actually a very common thing, right?
It's just normal. It's just part of being a human. We go through this experience, which makes us all human, I think.
That's true, but then sometimes, a lot of times we feel we cannot go on with our lives.
Right. At the moment, of course, you feel like no one has ever had as much pain as I have right now.
And then we will go through different stages when we feel like that, right?
Right.
What are the stages?
Denial.
Denial, like you're just, no, I'm not going through this.
Anger.
Anger, you get angry.
Bargaining.
And then you're kind of debating with the idea, is it the truth or is it not? And then?
Depression.
And then you feel hopeless.
I feel really sad.
But after depression comes?
Calm acceptance.
You're at peace with yourself.
Right.
And
okay,
that's the last
so
stage.
those are the stages of it. It's very normal, so let's learn a little bit more about it.
Okay, it's important to know your emotions.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
How to care for a broken heart. There's nothing quite like the feeling of being in love. Relationships, whether lighthearted and fun or serious and romantic, can affect you in a big way, and your earliest dating experiences are certainly no exception. But chances are that your first relationship won't be your last, and breaking up, as they say, is hard to do. If you're going through a breakup, it might feel like the end of the world right now, but have no fear. You will survive, and you'll even grow stronger from the experience.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called How to Care for a Broken Heart, Day 1. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff, this is Mike, and today we'll be talking about broken hearts. See, sometimes people, they break their hearts, they have a heart attack, and you've got to fix that heart. It takes a long time, you have to see a lot of doctors, you might need surgery, and yes, after a while you might be able to fix that broken heart and regain your health.
Well, this is all true. People do have heart attacks. They do have heart problems. Doctors can't help. But we never, ever, ever call that a broken heart.
Never?
No, that's a heart attack, a heart
So just
problem.
me?
You, and I'm not even sure it's you. But a broken heart is more like the romantic heart, the heart of love, the heart of caring that can get broken when you are in love with someone who maybe doesn't love you quite so much. Doctors can help, but not doctors and hospitals. And often what really helps with a broken heart are friends and mainly time. So we're going to learn about how to take care of a broken heart. We all get our hearts broken sometimes. So what can we do when we face that difficult emotional experience?
There you go. Today, we're not breaking hearts.
No.
We're not going to need medical attention. You can break things like bones,
Yes.
but you don't break hearts in that literal sense. No, we're talking about love today. And sometimes love goes south and people get broken hearts. Anyways, there's nothing quite like the feeling of being in love. Yes, relationships, whether lighthearted and fun, or serious and romantic can affect you in a big way. And your earliest dating experiences are certainly no exception.
Absolutely, yes. Even if you're young, you can still fall head over heels in love. But yeah, sometimes that love doesn't work out. It's tough having a romantic life because it doesn't always go perfectly. Let's look at that word, romantic.
Let's go ahead and move on and take a look at this word. Yep.
First word for today. Romantic is an adjective, and basically it's relating to love. All right, so Valentine's Day is a romantic day. You might go on a romantic date or a romantic holiday with your lover, your significant other, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, flowers, candles, cards, chocolate, all of that kind of thing is related to being romantic or thinking and bringing a lot of love into your life and into your relationships. Of course, this is love like between lovers, not the love that we might have between brothers and sisters or parents or friends or something like that. This is the love that we celebrate on Valentine's Day. For example, he bought her flowers. How romantic. He must really like her in that special way.
Nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on and talk about the word exception. It's a noun. Yes, an exception is an instance of something that breaks the rules or that does not fit in with our ideas of that thing. So if something is no exception, it is subject to the rules. It doesn't break the rules. For example, everyone else in my family loves sports. I'm the one exception.
You're the one person who does not love sports.
When people see this person's family, they say, hey, that's a sporting family. Everyone loves sports in that family. No, there's one person in that family who breaks that rule. That person is the exception. He or she is the person who does not like sports in that family.
Okay, so you're not breaking a rule to get in trouble. It's just that category doesn't quite fit for that one person. All right, everyone's an exception in some way. All right, let's move on and find out more about breaking hearts and falling out of love. It says, but chances are that your first relationship won't be your last. And breaking up, as they say, is hard to do. Yes, many people have their first romantic relationship in their teen years or their young adulthood, and it's quite common that the first person you fall in love with is not the only person you will fall in love with. We don't generally marry the person we go on our first date with, so you will break up with people, and there's that old expression, and I believe a song, breaking up is hard to do. It's hard to end a relationship. Feelings will get hurt.
Hearts will get broken. Anyways, if you're going through a breakup, it might feel like the end of the world right now.
Yeah.
But have no fear. Yes, if you're going through a breakup, if someone is breaking up with you, have no fear. You will survive. You will make it. Your broken heart won't kill you. You will survive. And you'll even grow stronger from the experience.
As Gloria Gaynor said, you will survive and you'll even grow stronger from the experience. To survive, this verb is to live through a terrible event or a terrible experience. Something that could possibly have hurt you badly or maybe even killed you, but you lived through it. You might have a few bruises and bumps and scars and things like that.
But you didn't die.
You didn't die. You didn't let it beat you. You survived. For example, we have survived our share of difficult times. Of course, you can survive something really serious like a car crash or an earthquake or something, but you can also survive, losing a friend, losing a loved one, having your heart broken, getting fired from your job. These are all difficult times, difficult experiences, but you live through it, you get tough, you let some time pass, and eventually you come out okay.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
We'll survive.
We'll survive. We'll suffer, but we'll survive.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 How to care for a broken heart， 如何照顾破碎的心。心碎是几乎每个人都会经历的过程，我们没有办法用医疗方式来修补破碎的心，但还是有一些方法可以让心里好过一些。Jeff 老师在开场白他说到 medical attention 是指医疗照顾。好，课文一开始提到没有什么比得过恋爱的感觉，不管是随意好玩的恋情或者是认真浪漫的交往关系，都很有可能对我们影响很大，连最早的约会经验也不例外。 不过通常人们不会只谈一次恋爱，往往都会经历过分手。那分手的时候就好像世界末日一样，只是随着时间流逝，我们终究还是会撑过来，甚至会因此而变得更坚强。我们先来看3个单字 ，romantic， 它是形容词，形容浪漫的。那么 Mike 老师刚刚提到 significant other， 这是指另一半。老师还用到 fall head over heels in love with somebody， 这是指深深的爱上某个人。当我们说 head over heels， 就表示完全地，或是全然地，或是深深地。下一个单字 exception， 它是名词，表示例外。那我们说 be no exception， 就表示不例外。再来看 survive， 这个动词它表示挺过或者是艰难的度过，还有存活的意思。至于补充单字 lighthearted， 它是形容随意的，为了好玩的，也可以形容轻松自在的，无忧无虑的。介绍课文中。
How to care for a broken heart. So what do you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you while you're still in love with them, leaving you heartbroken? Some might say that in teenage life this happens all the time, and that it's just a part of growing up. But no matter if you're a teen or a senior citizen, your feelings are valid. Heartbreak is a serious matter that involves strong feelings of shock and grief.
Everyone, during the break, I had a mild infarction, a small heart attack.
What?
But I can't say that my heart was broken. I'm hurting inside. Literally, my heart is hurting a lot. My heart might actually be broken. But remember, when you say that your heart broken or that someone has broken your heart, you're not having a heart attack, okay? No. It just means that you have failed at love, or someone who used to love you doesn't love you anymore, and it has shattered you emotionally. That's what it means to be heartbroken.
Absolutely. It's not something they can help you with at the local emergency room. It's something that your friends might help you with, or a box of tissues and a lot of romantic comedies. Anyways, so let's look at a big question here. So what do you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you while you're still in love with them, leaving you heartbroken? This is pretty much the classic case of how someone gets a broken heart. You're in love with someone, they're not in love with you. The relationship ends, but you don't want it to. You're left heartbroken, shattered, with an empty soul. Some might say that in teenage life, this happens all the time, and that it's just a part of growing up. Yeah, a lot of young people maybe are still experiencing these emotions for the first time, so they fall in love and out of love rather quickly. So it is something that people definitely will deal with in their teenage years, most likely for the first time. But it doesn't get easier.
Yeah, adults always say this too. Oh, it's a part of growing up. Yeah. Walk it off. Well, it doesn't change the fact that being heartbroken is a terrible feeling. And yes, we're going to help you deal with that feeling. Anyways, let's go ahead and read on. And after this, we'll try to figure out exactly how to deal with a broken heart. Okay. But the next sentence says, but no matter if you're a teen or a senior citizen, your feelings are valid and they mean a lot to you. Anyways, no matter what, heartbreak is, yes, a serious matter that involves strong feelings of shock and grief. Now, before we take a break, let's talk about the noun grief. Grief is deep sadness. It's the type of sadness you feel when someone dies, let's say, someone that you love very much. You might grieve over them or feel a whole lot of sadness for them. You feel grief for them, a deep, deep sadness and mourning. And you can also feel grief, by the way, when you get heartbroken or when you get dumped. Anyways, let's take a look at an example sentence. When her pet fish died, Mona could hardly contain her grief. She was heartbroken.
A pet fish?
Now, you've talked about having an empty soul. If you can't feel for this dead pet fish, I don't know what to do with you. Maybe you don't have a soul.
It's a fish.
Maybe you've got a black heart.
She bought a fish in a bag at the night market a few days ago.
And she's had it since she was 2. It was her greatest friend. And then, yeah, when it died, she felt very sad.
Sure.
She felt grief.
If it's a 16-year-old goldfish you've had your whole life, I can understand where the grief would come from.
There you go.
Just seems unusual. Anyways, let's take a break and we'll be back with how to mend a broken heart.
Jeff 老师刚刚开玩笑说他心脏病发作，这种玩笑不要随便乱开。老师用到 infarction 这个名词，它是指梗塞，心肌梗塞那个梗塞。不过我们要谈的是心碎，不是心脏病。假设你还爱着你的男友或是女友，但是对方要跟你分手，让你心碎的时候，该怎么做呢？有些人可能都会讲得很轻松，说啊，这种事在青少年时期是家常便饭啊，这只是成长一部分，会过去的啦。但是无论是青少年或是比较年长的人，都应该要意识到，心碎是一件严重的事。心碎有包含了震惊还有悲伤的感受，那会有这些感觉都是合理的。我们先来看单字 grief 这个名词，它表示哀伤、悲伤、哀痛。那么 Jeff 老师有提到 mourning mourning 这个字除了指哀悼，它也可以指极大的悲伤。至于补充单字 heartbroken 它是形容极度伤心的、心碎的。那么 valid 这是形容合理的或是有根据的。解华课文中
How to care for a broken heart. It's normal to go through several stages of emotions, typically starting with denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, then depression, and finally calm acceptance. It can be a long, hard process, and there are some things you can do, and others you shouldn't, to make things easier on yourself.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and talk about grief some more. Apparently, everyone at some point in their lives feels grief. And you might think the world is coming to an end, but that's not really the case. Apparently, everyone kind of goes through grief in about the same way. There are stages to dealing with grief.
That's right. We have psychologists who study this, and they've noticed a pattern in how people deal with, this terrible sadness and disappointment. As it says, it's normal to go through several stages of emotion, several different levels or types of emotions or feelings when you're dealing with grief. Typically, it says starting with denial. No, they still love me. Followed by anger. How could they break my heart? Then bargaining. I'll be better. Then depression. Oh, nothing will ever get good again. And finally, calm acceptance. Well,
all right.
What can I do about it? That's life. So all of these different feelings, which can happen quickly, which can happen over weeks, months, even years, these are normal types of feelings to have. So if you're feeling any of these things, or if your friends are expressing any of these things, don't think they're weird or crazy or taking it too seriously. This kind of thing is normal. Normal, this adjective means typical, usual, common. It's what you should expect, all right? If your friends are like, yay, I got my heart broken, then you might say, that's not
weird.
quite
That's
normal.
weird.
That's a little weird.
That's not
but
normal.
if they're sad, if they want to get them back, if they, feel angry or anything like that, that kind of thing is normal. For example, we could say today was just a normal day. Didn't get my heart broken, didn't see a giant tornado, no dragons in the sky. It was a normal day.
Now, one note. The opposite of normal is not unnormal.
No, that would be
not
an
innormal,
unnormal
unnormal, disnormal. No. The opposite of the word normal is abnormal.
Or weird.
or weird,
Strange.
Yes. Strange, weird, or abnormal. A-B.
Right.
Anyways, let's go ahead and read the final sentence of today's lesson. It says, it can be a long, hard process. Yeah. And there are some things you can do, and others you shouldn't, to make things easier on yourself. Oh. And we'll tell you all about these things next time. For now, though, we're going to say bye-bye.
Take care of your heart.
当我们心碎的时候，会经历好几个阶段的情绪，这是正常的。那这几个阶段可能包含了否认 denial、愤怒 anger、讨价还价 bargaining、忧郁 depression， 最后是平静的接受 calm acceptance。 这是一段漫长难熬的过程，我们其实可以做一些事情，然后也要避免做一些事情来让自己好过一些。那在第二天的课文当中，我们就会看到一些具体的建议了。最后来看单字 normal， 它是形容词，形容正常的或是平常的、普通的。那它的相反词要注意哦，是在前面加上 ab。abnormal， 它是形容不正常的、反常的。 至于文中的 make things easier on yourself， 这表示让自己轻松一点，让自己好过一些。好了，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍3个句型。第一个是 There's nothing like 加上名词或动名词。第二个是 Chances are 加上 that 子句。第三个是 No matter if 或是 No matter whether 加上主词加动词。首先，我们来学习句型 There's nothing like 加上名词或动名词，表示没有什么比得上什么，最好的莫过于某事物。那这是用来强调某人或某事物是最棒的，没有其他人事物可以比得上。这个句型也可以写作 Nothing is like 名词或动名词。例如 There's nothing like going for a swim on a hot summer day。炎炎夏日，下水游泳是最棒的。再看个例句 Nothing is quite like a good cup of coffee in the morning。没有什么比得上早上来一杯好喝的咖啡。那么句中的 quite 在这边表达非常或是很，是用来强调所说的事物。接下来我们来学习句型 Chances are 加上 that 子句，表示有可能怎么样。句型中的 chances 在这边表达可能性，固定用复数。例如 Chances are that he has already left the office。他很有可能已经离开办公室了。另外有一个类似的说法是 It is likely 加上 that 子句。例如 It is likely that Jenny will be given the leading role。 Jenny 很有可能会当上主角。最后我们来学习句型 No matter if 或是 No matter whether 加上主词加动词，表达不论是否怎么样。句型中的 no matter if 在这边表达不论或是不管是否，它跟 no matter whether 意思相同。那么 no matter if 或者是 no matter whether 什么什么 or 什么什么，这样的句型则是指不论是什么或是什么。例如 No matter whether you're a dog person or a cat person, chances are that pets are a big part of your life。无论你是爱狗人士或是爱猫人士，很有可能宠物就是你生活中很重要的一部分。另外 no matter 之后也可以接其他 WH 疑问词，像是 how, what, when, where, who 等等，来引导表示让步的副词子句。例如 No matter who you are, you're welcome here。 无论你是谁，我们都欢迎你。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 See you next time, bye。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是季安，
我是悠悠。邀请函是我们日常生活、职场上碰到非常多的这个情况，对不对？比如说，公司周年庆活动，这是不是很重要？我们是不是要来学呢？
周年庆，周年庆公司啊，百货公司啊，都会看到这个字叫 anniversary，
还有结婚纪念日也叫做 anniversary，
对，
这个字太重要了。
wedding anniversary，
对，
或者是产品发表会，
对，有
新口味的鸡排，八色鸡排，
那是什么东西？
最近蛮夯的墨鱼鸡排产品发表会，product launch。Product launch，
对，
这个也是一个。
哦哟，这个字很重要。Product launch， 还有颁奖典礼啦。然后这时候我们这个节目在播出，可能已经要面临什么金曲奖啊、金钟奖啊。颁奖典礼
叫做 award ceremony。Award
ceremony，
对。
可是你知道，我们常常看那邀请函，比如说人家请你婚礼，有没有？
对。
都会写。RSVP，
这个很常看到。
这什么意思
？RSVP 呢，它是从法文来的，就是 Répondez s'il vous plaît。
等一下
，Répondez s'il vous plaît。
等一下 ，Répondez s'il vous plaît。
好 ，OK，
这样可以吗？
不好念，对不对？所以
其
实很多美国人他们不会这样 Répondez s'il vous plaît， 这样，因为那是法文，他们也念不出来，所以他们会直接念 RSVP。
哦，
对他们还会说 Please RSVP。
please RSVP。
对，那它的字面上的意思其实就是 respond if you please。
respond if you
对，
please。
可以的话呢，请你
请回复
对对，所以你看到 RSVP 就记得
你一定要回哦，因为你
你
不回，人家可能就不知道你要不要参加。
对对对
那我最近就有收到这个电影节，
哎呀，所以你要走红毯。
一定要的啊。
哎呀，Are you going to walk on the red carpet？
Are you going to walk on the red
来
carpet？
走一段。是，然后我们看一下今天的 live action。What?
Check this out!
What is that?
It's an award ceremony invitation.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, the ABC Film Awards cordially invites you to the ABC Annual Award Ceremony. Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Are you going to walk on the red carpet?
Of course, but I'm not sure.
What? Okay.
What does RSVP mean?
RSVP. Oh, okay. RSVP stands for Répondez s'il vous plaît. RSVP. Okay. Which means respond if you please. Oh. You need to let them know whether you can attend the ceremony or not.